Get ready, Grand Seiko fans. The brand has given us a brand new twist on the ever classic Omiwatari, this time with a white dial. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. I am very excited to look a little bit closer at this beautiful new wristwatch. It comes in the classic Omiwatari lineup, a fan favorite, and this one has a beautiful new dial and comes on the bracelet. Before we dig into all those details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to our channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. Part of the allure of this watch is its sizing at 38.5 millimeters in diameter with a 43.7 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's just 10.2 millimeters thick, powered by the 9R31 Spring Drive. The name Omiwatari translates to Pathway of the Gods, and it comes from the dial inspiration on this watch. The dial is made to look like the Lake Suwa ice when it freezes over in the wintertime. The original Omiwatari watch was a nice sky blue color, and this one is a gorgeous white. This new version of the Omiwatari shares a lot of the characteristics as the original, but this one obviously has the white dial, and it comes on a bracelet. This bracelet is one of my favorites. This 9-link is gorgeous, well constructed, and extremely comfortable when on the wrist. One characteristic that this does carry over from the previous model is that 9R31 Spring Drive manual wind movement, which is a fan favorite as it moves the power reserve indicator onto the backside of the watch. Everything about this watch represents what Grand Seiko is so well known for: the beautiful nature inspiration of the dial, the intense, high-polished steel finishing, and of course, an extremely accurate, in-house built movement. On paper, this watch is nearly perfect, and I would understand why the watch collecting community has gotten so excited about this and the other related models. But when you get hands-on with it, it begins to take an even more impressive stance in my mind. This classy wristwatch falls in the Grand Seiko Elegance collection, which is a perfect home for it because that is exactly how I would describe this timepiece. The thin profile, the high-polished finishing, all lend itself to that dressier aesthetic. Functionally speaking, this is a manual wind wristwatch, so you wind the movement using this crown here on the right. Pulling it out, you can adjust the time and the seconds hacks. There is only one position for the crown, as this is a no-date watch. Accordingly, this watch would be perfect for a high-class affair. This is an extremely nice-looking wristwatch, especially when you put it on this 9-link bracelet. Every other link is polished versus brushed, and the buckle underneath is extremely high quality also. As gorgeous as this whole watch is, the underside gives us a look at an even more beautiful manual wind movement. The finishing on this movement is so superb, and it's so beautiful overall, that I almost forget how technically impressive it is alongside that finishing. This is a spring drive movement, and as such, you're going to get extreme accuracy from this timepiece. You also have, as I mentioned before, the power reserve indicator on the back side of the watch, and the power reserve for this timepiece is 72 hours. This 9R31 is a perfect example of the watchmaking genius of Grand Seiko. You don't truly get the full experience of this watch until you put it on the wrist. Here's a look of it on my 8-inch wrist, and you can see that it looks quite small, but not out of place given that smaller, elegant look. I don't think there's a watch collector in the world that couldn't enjoy wearing this watch on the wrist. The bracelet is plenty large if you've got a big wrist like mine, and the profile fits well on almost anybody. The only downside to this watch is that it carries a higher price tag at $9,000 US. That being said, saving up for and enjoying this timepiece would definitely be worth it in my opinion. This watch is extremely good looking and has a truly magnificent movement inside. It's everything you'd want from a Grand Seiko and more. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.